Many people are not paying taxes or they are paying less.
Legislators have been wondering how the government was collecting either less or no taxes from gold exports. Today, they got their answers. The MPs on the Committee on Commissions, Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises looked at audit documents which showed that uncollected tax revenue from gold in the financial year 2021-22 alone was more than the recurrent budget of 20 referral hospitals put together, which, by the way, are given 280 billion shillings.
Gold exporters, they are not paying to the tune of 340.5 billion. A lot of money. What's happening around that?
The figures presented to the MPs from the financial year 2021-22 to April 2023 showed that added together the tax revenues would cover the development budget of all districts and other local governments combined.
Small taxpayers, you go and close because of 80,000 shillings, presumptive tax not cleared, when we have $1 trillion uncollected from tax gold dealers. So, can we get an explanation? Why are you not collecting this money?
The revelations came as MPs interfaced with the Uganda Revenue Authority management to throw a light into the genesis of the impasse with the gold dealers. The legislators heard that the court had put a halt to the collection of tax from gold exporters. The Commissioner General of Uganda Revenue Authority, John Musinguzi, explained that this arose out of the amendment of the Mining Act to provide for taxation of gold exports. The government had slapped a 5% levy on processed gold and 10% on a kilogram of unprocessed gold.
The gold exporters stopped exporting any gold. In the month of July, there was no export that was captured through our system. And they appealed to the Ministry of Finance, saying that the past new levy was prohibitive to their business. They could not, it would not make business sense for them to pay 10% on unprocessed and 5% on processed gold and still find market for their product.
Again, the exporters of gold are said to have sought another injunction when the regulations were revised to instead have $200 charged for every kilogram of gold.
Some of them, not all of them, they were not agreeable. The $200 which the minister had now specified, and 3 of them took us to court and they obtained an interim order also stopping the collection of that amount. The interim order, Honorable Chair members, is also available. That order was issued by court on the 4th of April 2023 and it is still in force. It was extended to September of this year.
Because there are procedures. You see, these people invaded, decided to avoid depositing the 30%, then they go to High Court, contrary to the Act, because when we established the tribunal, that was the first call. So where is the gap that requires us to amend the law so that people do not invade the established system?
So indeed you're right, but it is one of the issues that indeed is going to be raised as a matter of fact because they used the wrong forum. In our opinion, the court should have been the tax appeals tribunal and not the High Court, but we are not at that stage as yet.
The hopes of receiving the money from gold, which has become one of Uganda's top exports in terms of value, now heavily depends on the outcome of the case in court. Jackson Onyango, NTV at Parliament.